Are people in your life stopping your spiritual growth? Are they in the way of your inner peace and enlightenment? If you're anything like me, when I first got into spirituality, I had that sense. I thought, I need to run off. I need to be away from people that are going to disturb my inner peace. If I'm meditating, I don't want to be disturbed because it's going to affect my spiritual progress. Luckily, I snapped out of that really quick. And why is that? Because the core teachings of spirituality is oneness. There is the one appearing as many. There is the one source emanating this whole reality. And what is that fundamental source? Consciousness. The feeling you exist, the feeling I exist. The feeling of existence is running through all of experience, of all reality. Once you grasp that, once you see the oneness and understand the oneness, you realize people aren't a hindrance to your spiritual growth. Sure, if you're in a really toxic environment, around toxic people, yeah, get out of there. But I'm just saying, if life is generally okay, and you're thinking, yeah, but these people are irritating, or this situation's irritating, it's annoying. You know what's going to happen if you run off to a cave or a monastery with that mindset? Wherever you go, you take your mind with you. If you're irritable here, if you can't find peace and happiness here, you won't find it in the cave or the monastery. You know what's going to happen? You're going to go to the cave and go, there's no people here. But the cave's a bit cold. It's a bit dark. That bird outside's annoying the crap out of me. I wish it would shut up. Or you might sit in the monastery. It appears you're calm, you're meditating. But if your mind is still on the world, on your desires, who cares where you are? If your mind is still attached to this world, it doesn't matter where you are. In other words, you can find peace and happiness here and now through serving others. If you've ever read the Bhagavad Gita, the famous Hindu text, there's many messages in it, but one of the key messages is, if you want to serve God, serve others. See God in everyone and everything. See them in your family, your friends, in strangers. The act of service to others is what lowers desires in us. The more selfish you are, by default, the more desires you have. It's all about you, about your desires, about your needs. And what does that ironically do? Being selfish makes it worse. Because the definition of selfish is focusing on your desires. When you focus on others, when you serve others, your desires are lowered. You're not focusing on this self, you're focusing on the greater self out there. So what is my whole point with this video? You need to find a way to find peace and happiness here and now. And like I said before, if you're in a really toxic environment, that's unhealthy, of course get away from them. But if it's just general life, you just feel bored with life or slightly irritable, you need to find it here. Once you master your mind, you've mastered your reality. People can only trigger you, people can only push your buttons if you have buttons on you to push. In other words, people that annoy you are a chance for spiritual practice. It shows you, I need to work on that. I need to work on loving, understanding, acceptance, compassion. These people don't realize it, but they are your teachers. The more you're exposed to uncomfortable people and situations, the more you realize, I can't control this, but I can control my reaction to it. They give you a chance. We're all walking around as a bundled, separate entity. Spiritual practices is trying to open us up slowly. Love, understanding, compassion, acceptance, a sense of humor about life. All these practices are doing that. But you need the world to annoy the crap out of you, to irritate you, for this to happen. This is also why relationships are a beautiful thing. If you're in a good relationship, every good relationship has problems. But the thing is, they also teach you how to be more understanding, loving, compassionate, accepting. These are all good, which you won't learn if you're at the top of the mountain or in a monastery. Also, I should say, if you have no commitments, if you have no one relying on you, yeah, exactly, go ahead, go to a cave or a monastery. But if you have commitments and you leave all of this, it is being selfish because there's people that need you here and now. And if God is appearing as everyone and everything, God is appearing as your family, your friends, your loved ones, the people that need you. But like I said, if there is no one that fits that description, yeah, run off. Go to a cave, go to a monastery. Because again, it's all the one thing, isn't it? But like I said, the message of the Bhagavad Gita is to serve God is to serve others. Because there is only God appearing as this world. And to wrap up, if you can't find peace here and now, You won't find it anywhere. You can move to another city, another country, go to the mountain, but you bring your mind wherever you go. If your mind is calm here, it'll be calm wherever you go. If your mind is irritable here, it will be irritable everywhere you go. And that's why these spiritual practices are a daily practice. Mindfulness, meditation, philosophy, constantly remembering your true nature, your essence. That is aware of a body, aware of thoughts, aware of feelings, aware of ego. Your essence is totally unknowable, non-objective, that emanates this whole objective reality. Keep that higher knowledge in the back of your mind and let it guide your actions. When you're irritable, when you feel selfish, refer back to the knowledge. It's all one. Why am I being selfish? Why am I being irritable? There is just me in another form appearing here. So how do I manage this situation? You might mess it up. Actually, you will mess it up. We all mess up spiritual practice. This is why it's a practice. But day in and day out, refer back to the knowledge of your essence, your unlimited, infinite essence, and let it guide your actions. Slowly over time, you get better at relating with the world, relating with people. It slowly opens you up, makes you more happy, peaceful, calm, and joyous. I hope this helps you. I'm so happy that you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. I love talking about this, and if you love listening to it, I am so grateful. Take care, everyone.